We welcome you to the third annual Hart Baseball Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Stephen Davis. Next up, we have the defending Hart Conference Tournament champion Grandview University Vikings, led by head coach Doug Brinker, and student athlete Drew Kahn is with us as well. Coach Drew, thanks for being here. How are you guys today?
Doing well. It's good to be with you.
Good. Coach, let's start with you. Last season, year one for you as the head coach, a memorable one. You guys had a terrific run at the end of the year, win the tournament, advance to the national tournament. How exciting was last season for you, your staff, and the players as you look back on it?
Yeah, it was a very memorable season. It will always be, as the first season under my belt. It was just exciting having our kids, go through a season like that. We had some bumps in the middle of the season. But we had a heck of a start, and then we hit a couple bumps, and then we finished kind of how every team wants to finish, and got to the national tournament, and our kids got the taste of it, which is what you want as a coach. And they're hungry again, and I'm thrilled and excited. I got a very senior oriented team, even though I don't really graduate much, but they're veteran ball club, which is nice to have as a coach.
Well, tell us about the guy there with you, Drew, and what he means to your Vikings.
Yeah, Drew's a senior this year, so I do lose a couple pitchers, which is going to be it's hard to replace. But Drew had a heck of a season. I mean, heck, he was 10-0 going to the national tournament. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. He's a workhorse, a leader, and we're fortunate he's going to be around next year as a grad assistant. So that's, as a coach, I want our kids to buy in and not want to leave, I guess, be part of this program as long as possible. So Drew's going to be a coach next year for us, and we're thrilled with that.
Well, Drew, before we talk about any post plans for you after this season, let's talk about last year first. What was the experience like winning the conference tournament and advancing to the NAIA national tournament?
Well, it was really cool, honestly. The year before we went to the conference tournament and didn't do as well as we planned, and being able to go back there and take care of business was pretty fun, I'd say.
Talk about playing down in Ozark, Missouri at the baseball park down there and how much you enjoyed the experience with the conference tournament. I'm sure winning helps.
Yeah, that helps. But it's pretty nice. The facilities are beautiful down there. Field's real nice, and just a really good experience, I'd say.
Take us through your baseball journey. When did you first start playing, and then how'd you end up eventually at Grandview?
I first started playing, I can't even remember how old I was. I was really young. But yeah, getting here to Grandview, I went to two different junior colleges at Triton and Elgin Community College, and I ended up here, which was very blessed to be here. Yeah.
Coach, your program recently unveiled a brand new indoor facility, much needed there in central Iowa. Your team can get a lot of work in during the cold weather months. How much does that mean for improvement for your program?
Yeah, it's I don't even have the words right now. I am blown away every day. These guys, I was just there this morning. I walked in, and I still, the softball coach at Grandview, Coach Yasinich, we literally stand around and just are amazed at this facility that we a week before Thanksgiving, him and I looked at each other with our shooting coach sport and thought, we got an idea here. Let's just blood, sweat, and tears and just get it done with. And it's amazing. We have a total of probably 6 to 7 cages, an open turf area of about 100 feet by about 80 feet. So it's a little short of an infield, but holy smokes, the things you can get done defensively with your hands, footwork, it's a game changer. I feel so much ahead this year than last year, just for that fact that we can do so many amazing things. So yeah, it's a blessing.
Drew, how much have you and your teammates enjoyed that new indoor building?
Well, to be honest, we didn't think it was going to get done in time, but it's actually incredible how fast they were able to get it done, and we're really fortunate to have that at our disposal.
Coach, let's talk about the team you've got for this year. You mentioned senior laden. Who are some names from last year's squad who are back?
Everybody except our second baseman. We got all conference or guys that just missed honorable mention all conference and had some great numbers. I mean, I can go around the horn. Carson Waddell at third, Dane Schwartz at short, Eric Brokemeyer, all conference player at first base, Brock Reinhardt, who transferred from South Dakota State a year ago. This will be his second year here at catcher. Brooke Heinen in center field. Connor Canny, all-conference player. And then we have, of course, Drew Kahn here, all-conference pitcher. But everybody's back except our second base and DH. So we're, like I said, a veteran ball club, and they're hungry for it. So I'm anxious. I think we're going to have some guys that are putting up some big numbers. Just watching them right now hitting live, they're ready to go. So, if we had a game tomorrow, I'd be pretty comfortable and confident as a coach that they're ready.
Any newcomers that might crack the lineup, or maybe more importantly, see some critical innings on the mound for you?
Yeah. We having guys return, and then all of a sudden you bring in some depth and some dudes that are hungry and that they have the same mindset. I mean, as a coach, it's exactly what you want. Hank Himrich coming out of Bradley University. He's a local kid, quarterback from Dowling High School, won 2 state titles for him, but he wanted to come home and be one of those big time impact players. So we're fortunate. He's going to be in the mix. He's a middle of the lineup type guy. Brock Johnson from Mankato State, another local guy that came back out of Mankato State. We got some pitchers that are trying to crack the 4-man rotation or back end guys like Josh Stoll, Cooper Smith, Drew Sherbensky, guys like that. Even, we got a talented middle infielder from Upper Iowa University, Caleb Rasty. So again, there's battles going on, and it's as a coach, you want that, but holy smokes, these guys are getting after it, and they want positions, and it's a battle, and that's what you want.
Drew, it's one thing to have a nice indoor facility to do some work in. It's another thing to actually head down to Florida, where you guys are going to go and play some games. How much are you looking forward to a trip with your teammates and some real competition in warm weather, hopefully?
Yeah, well, the warm weather is a big factor there, and it's nice getting into warmer weather. We actually got, I think it's 30 degrees here right now, but it was negatives a couple days ago, which is not fun, but real excited for that trip.
What are you hoping to see from your team in those early games as you guys get prepared to get ready and rolling into the season?
Hopefully the same thing as last year. That'd be pretty cool. Starting off on a really hot streak. Looking forward to that.
Coach, looking at your schedule, you guys take on the University of Iowa from the Big Ten in Iowa City this year. How did that opportunity come about for your program?
We play them every year, believe it or not. Rick Heller and I are, I consider him a friend, and I know he is very close with the past coach, Coach Yasinich Sr. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're the only non-Division I team on his schedule. When I played at Grandview, we would play Iowa, Iowa State, Minnesota, Mankato State, and we would battle them. And we battle with Rick. It just, when you get to about the 6th or 7th inning, you kind of learn the depth he has compared to maybe we have, But no, he plays his starters. I play mine. We don't pitch our typical weekend starters on the hill, but it's a good time. Our guys love going there. Most of their team knows our team just because they're all typical Iowa Sticks players or top Iowa guys, and it's just a good relationships we have, and it's a fun time. It is.
All right, looking big picture, Coach, the momentum you established at the end last year, what's it going to take for this year's squad to keep that going and make this another great year for the Vikings?
I'll tell you this. I told the team this, and I could be wrong, but I think we are going to be a better team. We might not have as good of a record, but I think we're going to be better. We're going to play some tougher teams, some nationally ranked teams right away. I mean, heck, our Heart of America, we got a 4-game set against Central Meth, Mid-Am. I mean, holy smokes, that's like almost in the first 12 games. So, again, we got to believe and keep the intensity going, and every team will face some adversity. It's just maintaining what you believe in, keep working at the things that we've done, and kind of trust it, really, because I keep telling the guys, there's going to be times this year maybe that we didn't have last year that we might not win the close one. It's okay. That's baseball. Baseball is a cruel game sometimes. You just got to trust it, believe in your skills, and go to work the next day. So I'm anxious for it. I'm excited. I don't think I would ask for any other, ball team or guys that are not on this roster. I like our roster, and I'm anxious to get going. So.
Well, it should be an exciting season for you. Coach Brinker, Drew, really enjoyed it. Best of luck to Grandview this year.
Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate it.
Thank you.